We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of baseball.
자, 유희관 17승 도전 갑니다. 과연 20승 넘길 수 있을지. 최동원은 20승 거두는데 팀 타선 도움이 없어서 실패했는데 유희관은 뭐 세인트루이스 워낙 화력이 강해서 가능해 보입니다.
ERA in the low twos, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that get hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
First pitch, 7:15.
A bouncer to the left side, fielded cleanly. And there's one away. Digging in now, Kevin Newman back on Wednesday. It was a 1-for-5 performance for him. Shot here out toward short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit.
Boy, this is just a case of another really good hitter finding a way, even though that was a soft liner, finding a way to get hits.
Yeah, he usually hits rockets and catches the barrel.
And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield. And as a result of that errant throw back in, he'll advance 90 feet here and move up from second to third. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Sent on the ground out to second. The second on to Goldschmidt, but too late as they'll just get the one.
Okay. 행운한타가 많이 나와.
Gregory Polanco. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. Here's another 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
아, 이래부터 이렇게 투수 많이 던지면 안 되는데.
3-2 here.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
The second baseman.
Hit down the third baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full 3-2.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best.
This one gets through, and that could bring in a run. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone. Striding forward now, Jacob Stallings, and the confidence might be wavering at the moment. Last 10 or so ball games have been a real struggle for him. Got him, so the damage winds up not being as bad as it could have been as they'll strand the base. Now in the box, Charlie Tilson, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
The center fielder.
Second inning starts with a fastball that misses. It's 1-0.
오,
And
11경기
we take a
차이로
look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight. They come in a bit of a rough patch. They've dropped 4 in a row.
Yeah, Matty B, we got a couple of teams right now that haven't been playing very good baseball, D-Row. One of these 2 teams needs to get things turned around and start things off on a good note and win the first game of the series.
It just takes 1 W to put a good taste in your mouth. I'm telling you, I know both teams come in on a losing streak, but someone finds a gap, someone puts their best foot forward and has a nice outing on the mound. This can turn around super quick.
And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and the pitcher scheduled to bat next. That'll bring up Chris Archer. 0-1 the count. And it's fouled away. Here it comes, 0-2.
I got the count 1-2.
He didn't look overly fooled right there because a lot of pitchers will go to the breaking stuff 0-2, but he certainly looked ready for a breaker on that pitch.
This one's flared off to the right side, and that's in there, base hit.
At the plate, Estevan Mateo. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left.
나이스.
Shiner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Standing in, Kevin Newman. He singled his last time up. Hit sharply on the ground. And that'll do it as Jeanette is at second base to record.
크리스티안 베탄코트가
All set for the start of the
포수였네.
inning. And next it'll be the switch hitting first baseman, Josh Bell. Now a fastball to start the third. That misses. It's ball one. And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
It's 2 balls and a strike to Josh Bell.
Nobody here, nobody.
Hit on the ground out toward Jeanette at second. Throw to
그렇지.
first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Brian Reynolds, reached by way of a fielder's choice his first time around. Breaking ball below the zone. That's ball one. Takes this the other way to right. That's his first base hit. Make him 1 for 2 now.
슬라이더가 가운데로 갔어.
Man, I watched Chipper Jones for years, one of the best switch hitters of all time. Work on his craft under the tunnel. It's not easy to put the time in, but bottom line is, one of the reasons why they do it is the ability to work the whole field.
좋고요.
Clearly, he's been putting in that work, and it paid off right there.
And now
Nice.
a slider in there for a called third strike, and there are 2 gone now. At the plate, Adam Frazier. He reached on a single in his first try. He stays alive, still 2-2. Reynolds is off of first.
나이스.
with 2 away.
루킹
The
삼진.
slider freezes him at the plate. A call. Leading off the inning, point and as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. Here comes the first pitch.
Off the plate, ball one.
Hey, let it rip one time.
The 1-0. This is in the air out to right. Polanco giving chase. He
에헤이.
gets there to make the play for the first out of the
잘
inning.
막았다고 생각했는데.
Jacob Stallings will be the next hitter.
Leading off for Pittsburgh. The catcher.
Swing and a liner. Foul. Really starting to pour now, and the forecast is not showing any signs of a break in the weather.
Total agreement, Matt, and particularly that pitcher's mound. You know, one of the things you have to really be careful, not just for the position players, but that mound gets
피안타가
awfully
좀
slippery
많네,
and
이번에.
awfully wet when it becomes moist like it is right now. So the umpires are going to have to really pay attention to the conditions on the field.
Charlie Tilson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at
그렇지.
a called
2루.
strike. It's 0-1. To
1루.
second for 1. Relay to Goldie, and that gets him as well a double play. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Chris Archer. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. Fly ball out to straightaway
그렇지.
right. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And nothing doing here for pitch.
오, 좋아. 1대1.
Leading off for the Pirates. The third baseman, Estevan Mateo.
Nope, that's inside. Ball.
There's ball 2 as the slider dips below the zone. Well, you don't need us to tell you it's really starting to come down out there. I can't imagine the umpires will let this go too much longer if it doesn't ease up.
Well, you could say that again, Matt. It's raining cats and dogs out there. Make sure you don't step in a pool. I think it's time to get the grounds crew out.
And
계속
that's a
안타
base
맞네.
hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job by the
Oh.
offensive player fighting. It doesn't matter what it looks like. A knock's a knock.
0-2, here it is. High in
나이스
the air and
뜬공.
drifting out to shallow center. Thomas comes on now, and he has it 1 down. So that'll bring up Josh Bell. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Oh.
Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. And this will get all the way to the wall now. The runner from first crosses the plate. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
이게 구속이 느리니까 그냥 막 두들겨 맞네.
all year with runners in scoring position, and he does it again here with a double. Tack on another RBI to his season total.
Brian Reynolds stands in as he looks at ball one here. 1-1 the count. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Carlson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down. At the plate, Gregory Polanco, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 runs, 8 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates.
Nice.
Taken in by Goldschmidt, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is stepping in. Hoyt
비 오네.
He's 0 for 1 thus far.
The pitcher. Point. Scan.
그렇지 유희관 중전 안타 좋아요.
That's a base hit into center field.
Hey, this is perfect storm right here. This is how big innings start. You put a crooked number up on the board when the pitcher leads off an inning with a huge knock.
And a good bite to
삼진
that slider
뭐니?
as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Ready once again, Scooter Gennett, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Now the 1-1 pitch. He's running, grounded to third.
유희관.
Throw short hops him at first, and now 2 men are
나이스
aboard.
병살 면했어.
And that
골드
brings up
슈미츠.
Paul Goldschmidt, head-to-head
삼진
against
좀
Chris
아니지.
Archer. He's 0 for 4. A throw behind the runner at second, and he'll get back in safely.
Hey, let it rip one time. Hey, have a rip, kid. Here you go.
Archer comes set. Here it is on 0-2. And a swing and a miss, so the NL's leading hitter is set down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Paul DeYoung, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. There's a swing and a high
넘어가.
drive into left center field.
아.
And he will get there to make the running play.
한 점이
Top
너무
half of the
아쉽네.
6th about to get started, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Adam Frazier, high in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1. Digging in and looking for more, Jacob Stallings. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. No balls and a strike to
피칭
count.
내용은
The
좋았는데
windup
유희관.
and the 0-1. Tried to get him to go after one below the knees, but it's 1-2. Well, he's having a good amount of success here, Dan, even though he hasn't really gotten a ton of swings and misses.
Yeah, it amazes. Every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working.
Charlie Tilson is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. On the ground for the shortstop, DeYoung.
그렇지.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired.
이런 또 패 하나 느네요. 아니 왜 이렇게 잘하다가 왜 꼭 유희관 차례에서 애들 맨날 이렇게 말아먹냐. 2실점하고 지다니.
Afternoon baseball here on the show.
자, 유희관
Ought to
다시
be a good
17승
one here
도전
between the
애틀란타
St. Louis
상대로 갑니다.
Cardinals and the Atlanta Braves. Stay tuned for Braves baseball. Kyle Wright will do the pitching in Game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him?
오, 야, 좋아. 그래, 이렇게 해줘야지, 얘들아.
Acuna digs in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They've been hot of late, winners in 4 straight.
Yeah, Matty, this team is playing well right now, and they got their ace on the mound. This guy has unbelievable stuff, and I can't underestimate the fact that this is a day game. We are creatures of habit.
나이스.
We're used to playing 7 o'clock games at night and rolling out of bed
재구로
around 12,
승부.
1 o'clock and heading to the yard. Instead, they're going to get stuff thrown down their throat right at that time. I hope these guys got out of bed and got a few cups of coffee.
좋아요.
And that's the second out. So that'll bring in
Mookie
Mookie
여기 와
Betts.
있네.
9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. Into the corner and slicing foul. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. A ball and 2 strikes.
I don't know if that was a great take or he got fooled. He's certainly trying to play it off like he knew what was coming. You could bet he'd be on alert for that curveball again.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but it bends
Mookie Betts
just
끈질기네.
foul into the second deck. Fouled off.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Another 1-2 delivery. And
그렇지.
he struck
어우,
him out.
끈질기다.
So he was forced to make 9 pitches that at bat, but he'll take it as the inning is over. Braves are set down 1-2-3. They trail in this one 3-0. So coming to the plate, Hoyt Gann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. And he fouls this one off. The windup and the 0-1. Ball 1 as the changeup misses well off the inside. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. They come off another loss last time out, and in fact, they've dropped 3 of their last 4.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Now a line drive that's going to be
아깝다.
caught out there at short as he'll hang on here to record. Bottom of the inning now, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. That's lifted the other way out to left.
I got it. Ball.
Bader has him played perfectly as he puts it away for out number 1. Standing in, Chris Davis. And he'll be looking to snap out of it in this one. Not having much success at the plate over the last week and a half. Swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it. Gone!
Boy, talk about when you're hot. Gets 2
뭐였지?
bombs yesterday, and another
가운데로
long bomb
갔나?
so
예.
far today. When this guy gets hot,
그냥
it's
제대로
near
쳤네요.
impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to hit.
Dansby Swanson comes on with 1 gone here as he
이점까지는
looks at a
괜찮아.
called strike 1. To short, hit hard.
오, 다행이다.
DeYoung
유격수 정면이라.
fields it cleanly.
제대로
And there are
맞았네.
2 away now.
공이 자꾸 가운데로 간다.
So striding forward now, Travis d'Arnaud. In there, 0-1. Gann has a reputation as a strike thrower, although that doesn't often result in a ton of strikeouts. A typical start may find him with a low walk total and the ball in play a lot.
Matty, he's what they call today one of those pitch to contact kind of guys. He has good stuff, not great stuff, He relies a lot on his defense, and one of the keys, he's not afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. With that said, he needs some defense behind it because he's not going to get a whole lot of swings and misses.
Betancourt will wait on it as he
와,
tucks this one away to retire the
우익수도 와.
side.
멀티네 멀티. 어우 좋아. 4대1.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Charlie Culberson. 0-1 the count. Popped him up.
먹혔죠?
Edman shading to his right. Makes the play, one away. So here now's the pitcher, Kyle Wright, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Number 30.
This ball's hit in the air down the right side and out of play. 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 0-2 once more. He is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Now at the plate,
유희관 다승 선두긴 한데
Yeah, always frustrating to go
2등이
down
바짝
looking.
따라오고
Everybody
있어가지고
does it though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the set bat.
Fouled away. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike two. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. And that misses 2-2.
Interesting. He went back to the same spot, and hey, why not? If the umpire's going to give you a little bit out of the strike zone like he has.
와,
And he dives to make a
베탄코트.
spectacular catch. So in now is the Cardinals pitcher, Hoyt Gann.
The pitcher. Hoyt. Yeah.
That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is under it, and that's the third out. So up steps Ozzie Albies. 0 for 1 for him here in
베탄코트가 와
this one.
죽였다.
Hey, we're still in the early stages of this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Now batting. The right
Mookie Betts comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And he just couldn't keep that ball fair as it winds up a long foul ball. 2-1 now to Mookie. Chopper to short. Knee high, he barehands
와,
it.
맨손
Touché, sir.
좋다.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Freddie Freeman, flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. No balls and a strike to count. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Yeah, if he's going to pound the zone with this stuff all game, the offense better step up. Somebody's going to have to pull a trigger a little bit earlier in the count.
Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first.
와, 이건 뭐 지난번에 승리 투수 못 된 거에 대해서 애들이 확실하게 밀어주네.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Chris Davis. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Strike one to start the at-bat. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He was selected in the 7th round back in the 2009 MLB draft.
Man, coming out of the late rounds, you have to grind for everything. Nothing is given to you. And this guy has turned himself into a very solid big league ball player. That's a big accomplishment.
Dansby Swanson will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. And it's quickly 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. Line towards center field. A dive, and oh, he can't hang on.
아, 위기다.
Here's the catcher, Travis d'Arnaud. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With two guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to
뭐하냐
get a challenge
3루수.
pitch right here.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The runner from second scores as they inch a bit
호미헤드만
closer.
저걸.
That's a grind pitch right
유격수
there.
봤어야 돼, 쟤는.
Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to bite and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
Didn't threaten the
흔들린다.
zone there. Looked like it might have actually popped out of his hand a little early. 2 balls and a strike.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Jeanette has it for 1.
1루.
On to first to complete the double
오,
play.
다행이다.
Ender Inciarte will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 11.
And a fastball's off the plate away. It's ball 1. So far this year against Southpaws, Inciarte is exactly a .500 hitter. Pretty good odds he'll pick one up right here.
These are the type of
좋고요.
hitters that absolutely frustrate a pitching staff and a pitching coach. He's not trying to do a ton of damage, but he's certainly going to put the ball in play and be a pest the entire season.
So you'd love for
그렇지.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is
한정으로 막았어.
strike 3, and that will retire the side. The next to bat for St. Louis, Hoyt Gann, getting to hit for himself here, largely due to the big cushion he's got to work with. Hit hard on the ground towards
아, 잘
second.
맞았는데.
Albies brings it in, and the 6th inning is progressing
이도
quickly
정면
here.
가네요.
Now 2 away. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and next will be a speed threat in the form of outfielder Ronald Acuna.
This
튀었는데.
one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
The batter, number 1.
Ozzie Albies stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. Albies with a 1-1 count now.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta.
아하.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a 1-out base hit.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't
야.
get discouraged. Sometimes either
아,
when
왜
you make a good
뛰기만
pitch,
안
the
잡냐?
ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That
참
one right in the middle.
희한하네.
Throw won't get him.
이루스죠.
So next up will be Freddie Freeman, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. A ball and a strike now to the Braves' first baseman.
The Braves have been looking for that
그렇지.
big hit pretty much
병살.
all game. It remains to be seen if they can.
오,
And the
다행이다.
throw to first is there. The inning is over.
불안불안하면서도 유희관 와.
Chris
꾸역꾸역
Davis
오네.
next to bat.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners
운도 좀
and
받쳐줘야
hopefully a
돼.
long ball to get them back into this one.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Dansby Swanson is the batter now as he looks at a bowl of 1-0. 2 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. And a half-hearted
그렇지.
attempt that time as he broke the plane of the plate. It's a ball and 2 strikes now. Line toward right
아,
center. That
또
gets down,
안타네.
and he's got himself a base hit.
Boy, so frustrating as a pitcher. You make a quality pitch on the inside half of the plate right there. Try to bust him in, D-Row, and he fights it off the other way.
Yeah, you tip your hat to the pitcher right there. He executed his pitch, but nice job
나이스.
by the offensive player. Fighting. It doesn't matter.
1루. 오,
And we'll have
계속
to leave it
병살타
there as
나와서
the
사네.
play is made here to
야, 유희관 또
ready for another
타격
shot
친다고?
now. Hoyt Gann, and an opportunity here for a 4th plate appearance here this afternoon, and you have to say he's really earned it. And no swing, apparently. Ball one. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first two pitches. Anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
1 strike.
Leave you right here one time, kid.
The 3-1. Hit back
와,
up the middle.
중전 안타?
And that's through into center
와,
field.
타점
Base hit.
올렸어 유희관.
Tack
대박이다.
on another here as the runner scores from second.
Yeah, Matt, hard to stay focused on the game when the score is this far out of hand,
장난 아닌데?
especially when you're on the losing side of it. Even as broadcasters, it can be a little bit challenging to stay fully dialed in.
Pitch popped up. Culberson over to his left, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Digging in, Scooter Gennett. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
Let her rip.
Scooter.
Here we go.
Jeanette.
The 0-2 pitch. Runners off for second. That's lifted the other way out to left. Davis is there, and he'll make the
유희관
catch.
타점까지 올립니다.
Now at the plate, Charlie Culberson. He leads off their half of the 8th,
구회까지
and they've been
던지려나?
unable to get that starter out of the game to this
오.
point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound,
오른쪽 잘
partly due to the
붙여서
lead his guys
쳐도
gave him
파울
to
홈런
take some
나와요.
of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one.
Behind 0-2 now. Hit high and
먹혔죠?
deep to right center. Thomas has it for route number 1. Adam Duvall will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning. Went about halfway there, but it's a called strike regardless. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Pulled high in the air
먹혔어요.
out to left field.
잡을 수 있다.
Left fielder giving chase. He
그렇지.
tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Stepping up to the plate, Ronald Acuna. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Hey, this guy's got to be pretty proud of what he's done so far. It's never easy to pitch on the road, but to have this kind of outing in a ballpark.
그렇지.
Now the first baseman is under its
9회까지
next
던질 수
play, and
있겠는데?
that
아, 9회는 빼네. 17승 성공합니다,
Just
유희관.
another successful day at the office for these guys, but this one has a little bit.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. A good matchup here for you tonight between the San Diego Padres
11경기 정도
and
차이
the
나네요.
St. Louis Cardinals. Which of
야,
these two
유희관
will
원샷
prevail?
잡힌다.
Next on the show. Hoyt Gann gets the start for St. Louis
7승
in this
4패,
one.
방어율
Dan Plesac, what do you
2.05.
got?
Hey, this guy is one of the better pitchers in the league, and one stat that jumps out, take a look at that strikeout to walk ratio. That's about as good as it gets.
시즌
And look for him to
18승
dominate
가야죠.
in this one.
First baseman Eric Hosmer is in,
아직
and we are
요
set
경기
for
끝나도
baseball here
한
this
달
evening.
정도 남았기
And
때문에
fellas, we take a look at the Redbirds entering play here tonight.
20승
Despite that loss
도전
last time
해볼만
out,
할
they've
것
been
같아요.
one of the
요번에
hottest
18승
teams around,
성공하면.
winning 8 in a row before that.
Yeah, Matty, this team finds itself with a huge lead, double digits right now, and climbing, playing really good baseball. Some people will say, oh, you don't want to have that big a lead, you start resting on your laurels. I look at it the other way, man. You've earned the right to
그렇지.
kind of get some guys off their feet if the manager wants to. There's a lot of different ways you can go about it. This team's focused and playing really good baseball. I would not worry about it. Keep pushing the throttle.
First pitch of the at-bat. Daniel Robertson comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. A ball and a strike. Gann is what you may call a stingy starting pitcher. He rarely gets hit around, and on top of that, he usually excels at limiting free passes. A great combination to have.
Matty V, I think one of the keys to being a good starting pitcher, one, limiting the number of pitches that you throw into a game, and two, getting outs as quickly as you can. And there aren't too many guys that do it better than this guy. Not a lot of pitches. One of the things I like, he's in attack mode from the first pitch of every at bat.
아, 베탄코트.
And the inning is going to continue here as he reaches on an infield single. And it'll be the cleanup spot for the Padres, Manny Machado. And he comes into this one having hit safely in his last 5 games. And another foul ball. Pham leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. This is foul right side.
베탄코트의 실수가 과연.
On the ground up the middle.
아.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
아,
And after that base
잘
hit right there,
잡아놓고.
he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to something, some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded.
그렇지.
And the center fielder is under it to make the catch. And the second inning set to go, and at the plate will be the speedy outfielder, Taylor Trammell. First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. Swing and a line drive.
아,
That gets down. He's got himself
아깝다.
a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Lays off 1-0. No one out with a runner at second. That evens it up 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. But they will not get an out on the play as he beats the throw to first, and there are 2 on to start the inning now.
1루지 애들이.
Into the box, Austin Hedges. Jeanette
2루,
has it, one there.
1루.
On to first, and it's a double
그래도 한 점
play,
주네.
although the run does come in to score from third. So base is empty now after the double play. And next will be the pitcher, Joey Lucchesi. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. Goes the other way with it as this is in the air down the line in left.
그렇지.
Bader is under it, and he makes the catch for out. Eric Hosmer to the plate now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Reined in.
좋아요.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start
아,
the third.
베탄코트 실수 하나 때문에 그게 또 실점으로 이루어지네.
Here's the first pitch to him.
The batter, the shortstop.
Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. And it's quickly 0-2. 1 out, nobody on. Got him swinging in the dirt. And the throw to first is there to record the second out. Stepping in, Tommy Pham.
Now batting, left fielder.
Takes this the other way to
우스
right.
정면이죠.
Carlson is there, and they go down in a hurry here as his side. Stepping into the box, Hoyt Gann. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss as he was way in front of that one.
I don't mind the aggressiveness right there. He was definitely trying to get the head to a fastball. He pulled the string on that one. He's going to have to stay back a little bit longer.
1-1 the count now. Now here's the pitch. Just a tick behind for a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out.
Hey, like you can up there, huh?
Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
See it, drive it. Come on, kid.
Hit out
안타.
to second.
아이고.
And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
저걸 또
Digging
잡네.
in now for San Diego, Manny Machado. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Manny Machado.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Good job of holding up on the low ball there, and it's 1-2.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because
Nice.
this pitcher might throw him another one.
Throw to first in time, 1 gone here in the 4th. Now to the plate, Brian Goodwin comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game.
The right fielder.
Hard on the
Oh.
ground towards short.
Goodwin.
야,
And the
아
off-balance
세이브야?
throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single. Standing in now, Taylor
비디오
Trammell,
판독
as he'll
도전
take a look
가지.
at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1.
Hey, that's a heck of an effort by the shortstop right there to leave his feet and try and make that throw to first base. Got to be frustrated a little bit as a pitcher. You executed your spot.
Well, I tell you what, you know, as soon as you throw
Nice.
one like that, D-Roll, you see your shortstop
이루.
get a glove on it. You think,
일루.
okay, maybe he has a
아,
shot
세이브야?
to get him, but that's a long
태그하고
throw
던지지.
after that jump throw, and a solid infield base hit, but very frustrating as a pitcher.
The second base.
Swing and a liner, and that is down as that could
아,
be 2
던져, 빨리.
bases. Trammell rounds
야.
the corner and is headed
아
home.
뭐해 안
Comes
던지고.
across to score as it's now a 2-0
아
ball
저
game.
일루수 멍청이 저거.
So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick
야,
your teammates
싱커를
up when you're
밀어쳐가지고
given the chance, and he
페어볼을
doesn't try to
만드네.
do too much right here. He just takes what's there safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Hard hit at third. He's got it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired.
점수를 못 내네.
Here comes the first pitch.
Leading off the
Joey
eighth,
Lucchesi stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Joey Lucchesi.
Fastball well outside.
1-1. Here you go, guys.
And the Padres pitcher behind with a 1-2 count. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Line to the right side.
오익수
Carlson
잡습니다.
is there, 1 away. So 1 away here with the bases empty, and standing in, here's the first baseman, Eric Hosmer. No balls and 1 strike. Hit weakly back to the mound. Fielded cleanly. And
그렇지.
there's out number 2. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Now batting.
Daniel Robertson is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Weak grounder down the
싱커가
line at third.
너무 구속이
This
느려서
will be a foul ball as
저기
he's
봐.
behind 0-2
체인지업
now.
같아.
Oh, and there's the good curveball as he's set down on strikes for the 2nd time here. Now at the plate, Hoyt Gann. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over. Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated.
And we'll
아
have to leave it there as the play is.
전진 수비
In
안
now,
하네.
Tommy
유희관
Pham.
선수로.
A hit in 2 tries so far.
The left fielder.
And that's in there for strike 1.
Fan.
And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Carlson is there and he makes the catch for the out. And in steps Manny Machado. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame.
Manny.
And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Man, that's one of those.
Oh.
How could you not swing at that one? A good take there on that pitch.
나이스.
Carlson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Settling in now, Brian Goodwin. He's working on a 1 for 2 games so far. First pitch is a slider down low. It's 1-0. And he misses again, 2-0. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, forget that. He's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far. And the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He was able to spit on that first slider right there, guys, but he didn't let the second one go. Able to execute and drive the base.
아, 뭔가 공격력이 또 안 살아나주니까 타선이.
And it's 1-1. Oh, that hit him. Let's hope he's okay.
아이고 이거.
No chance to make. Hope he's okay on the mound. There's the St. Louis manager now up out of the dugout on.
아니 잘 던지고 있었는데.
Ball four, take the base. Out. He's out. Three. That's ball four. Three. Ball four, take the base. You're out. Out. He's out. You're out. Out. Three. He's safe. Out. Three.
와, 타선 너무한다.
Well, it's almost automatic for this guy.
자, 카디널스는 뭐 2등이랑 14게임 반차기 때문에 거의 뭐 한 달 정도 남았는데 경기 삽질하지 않는 이상 거의 가을 야구 진출은 확정적인 것 같습니다. 와일드카드는 애리조나 다이아몬드백스랑 샌디에고 둘이서 경쟁이네요. 뭐 컵스 나머지 뭐 같은 디비전 애들은 다 나가리 됐네요. 다승 선두 현재 유희관 계속 유지하고 있습니다. 자, 플레어티가 1등, 2등이 유희관이네요. 네. 플레어티는 오히려 애드저스티드 오버를 떨어서 89고 유희관은 애드저스티드 버프 봐서 84네요. 초록색은 없습니다. 아니 그렇게 퀄리티 스타트를 많이 하고 컴플리트 게임도 2번이나 했는데 버프를 안 붙여주네요. 다음 세 번째가 김강현. 김강현도 11승 7패. 플레어티 다 12승 15승 넘긴 애가 없네. 마르티네즈도 11승 11패. 마이콜라스 10승 10패. 진짜 유희관 혼자 잘해주고 있네요. 네. 자, MLB 더 쇼 20 로드 투 더 쇼 느림의 미학 유희관 키우기. 이제 거의 시즌 한 달 정도 남았고요. 유희관 과연 올 시즌 20승 넘기면서 마무리 지을 수 있을지. 오늘 방송 여기까지 하도록 하겠습니다. 시청해주셔서 감사합니다.